Yo, welcome guys. Today it is number 100 of the Game Dev and Chill streams. So today, but as you can see by the thumbnail, let me jump back over to here. Let me go into the screen scene. As you can see, the stream looks a lot better now. We've got starting screens and we've also got bare right back screens. How you doing, eKids Plus, mate? Welcome to the stream. I'm not sure the viewer count is actually working right now. It might update in a second, but I'm good, mate. How are you? So today we've actually got the animations now that we've been waiting for from the animator. So we've got a bunch of really dope animations. We've got some, I've put them in a new folder here. So these are all the new animations. You know, some of them are for NPCs, but mainly for the player as well. There's also, I'll show you these in a second, but I just want to show you there's also some really cool walking animations, and she's actually got in the last stream I said I have to sort of notify the animator, but he must have watched the stream and seen that we've actually needed, so here's a bed fixing animation for her. So that's sort of making the bed, which is super cool, man. Our animator is amazing. Our animator is amazing. If you'd like to say thanks to him or contribute to the game and get listed in the game credits, hit the donate link in the description. Any donation goes a long way towards our animator. I thought our first donation goal would be thank the animator fund. But so there's that. There's also here's her doing something on the cabinet. So there's another interaction she can sort of do. So she can go from here, do an interaction here, go over to there, do an bed interaction over here. She's got running and walking. We probably won't need the running, but she's got the tablet, a tablet animation as well, which we can use, which will be pretty dope. So let me jump back over to here. Fine, thanks. What's the main idea of the game? I didn't watch your videos for a long time. So the main, so this game, it's called Prison RP. It's a prison a multiplayer prison role-playing game. So it's similar to the way 5M works. You know, we've 100% player-driven, voice chat, all that type of stuff. There won't be you know, missions or cutscenes, or there will be NPCs, as you can see, but they're more for interacting with the NPCs for various reasons, like healing for the nurse, or interacting with the commissary NPC, things like that. So yeah, that's pretty much what it is. It's pretty much a multiplayer driven prison role-playing game. But shout out to the 5 watching. Make sure you hit the like button, guys. Consider subscribing. But let's jump back into these animations, because we've only just got these now. So there's her little feminine walking. So she'll look cool walking around like that. So now let's jump over to these. We've also got we've also got box running set. But I think this whole thing, the issue is what's happening. I think there's procedural spine leaning, which I actually removed from that overlay. So we need to double check that wasn't actually the problem. So he did send me some other animations just so we can work around that issue. But let's go into here. So here are some of the cool stuff. So here's the changing the outfit animation. It's a sort of zipping down. I also told him potentially if he could make one with a zipping up, because zipping down is good for taking off the overalls, but zipping up would look good for putting on the overalls. So there's going to be another variation of that, of him zipping up, just so, but we'll just use this one for now. So there's the putting on clothes, and that's this is all the warehouse stuff. So I'll come over here. This is where you're putting on the clothes here. What do we got here? Here's the NPC clip. So these I can use for the NPC, because then I've got the loop and I can get him to loop for various seconds. I can get him to loop for a long time rather than the player. I've actually got him to make this into a montage. So the clipboard start, and then clipboard loop, and then clipboard end will be in one animation montage, upper body montage, which goes for 4 seconds. That's just going to make it easier on me with the coding, because that's how we're doing those type of animations with the player. But for the NPC, these are going to be perfect. And there's also some stab react commands. What I'll do is I'll jump back over to here. Prince JR says, how long does it take to make this kind of game? Well, I'm estimating around 12 months, but it could take maybe 1 to 2 years. That really comes down to the size of our team. It's really only me and an animator right now. So he's doing all the animations and I'm doing all the programming. We're using assets, you know, for 3D models and stuff like that. We haven't got an actual 3D artist right now. But yeah, thank you. Awesome, keep it up. Thank you, mate. EKids Plus. Shout out to the 5 watching, but let's jump back into these animations. So these are, if you heard yesterday in the stream, I would have mentioned it. The animator pointed out that the animations are not synced. So when the player does the stab animation and then the player reacts to that stab animation, it wasn't synchronized, and I didn't even notice it. But the reason why it wasn't synchronized is because the attack's happening with a line trace. So what's happening is it's all happening at the same time. So both animations are happening at the same time, and they were not synced. So I've got the stab animations, but these are the actual react animations. So that's one reaction to being stabbed. That's another reaction to being stabbed. I could actually use that. That's another good death animation that I could potentially use for, because I'm thinking about adding fighting as well. But okay, so I'll have to see in which situations. I think this one will probably be the best one, because I noticed this one looks the best, but we'll see what happens with that. We might need some other variations, but we might not. So those are just, these animations are now synchronized with the stabbing animations, if that makes sense. But we've also got a typing loop, which is, alright, so he gave me, okay, so this is the typing animation. He actually done a much better animation than I actually asked him to do. I asked him to do like pressing a button, but this is so much better, because instead of just pressing a button when you do an operation, you actually go into this loop when you're using a computer, which will look so much better. So when you're actually using the computer, other players can see you using that computer. That's going to look so sick. So there's that. There's also a stop and start. Okay, we'll have to somehow do this. Actually, that's something else I need to tell the animator. Let me just quickly get this. You're probably watching, bro, but let me get this in here. What computer typing animation needs montage combining start loop and oh wait, interesting. Yeah, start. Oh wait. Interesting. This is actually a little bit. This is actually not gonna work. So I need to look into that actually, because the only way it's gonna work, the only way it works now is that I can only go straight into that. I don't know how that's gonna look, because there's no start and logic for this type of stuff, which is just upper body animations. So I don't know. We're gonna have to see how that looks, and then potentially put put start and end logic into it. Because the way though the overlays work, let me go into here and show you. Let me jump back over here. I think someone commented. Hey, doing Zuzu, mate. Welcome to the stream. Shout out to the 4 watching. Make sure you hit the like button, guys. Consider subscribing. But this is how the overlay works, and this is where I think the issue is with the WotC. Because over here we've got unarmored overlay. Actually, this is potentially what it would have to be. There we go. We've got procedural spine leaning. So this is potentially why. It's at divide about the rotation by 3. So this is the issue. This not being in the overlay is why the box animation is out of whack. It's at a 45-degree angle. So I think that will fix the whole issue there. Potentially we'll have to do this. That's actually what I'll do. I'm going to add all of this to the new overlay states. So we can probably do that now just to make sure it's all good. But there we go. There's that. So we can just try this straight away and see if it fixes this, because that's what I'm assuming happened. Because this, or maybe I used the wrong animation. Wait, he is to the side. Okay, so I need to check what these are then. What he's done here. I think this is going to look good if I just use this. Because it's an overlay, they blend together. So what happens is it goes from the idle and then it blends into this. So it will almost be like adding a start and finish, I believe. We're in the box idle there, that's right. We want to... Oof. Shit. Okay, so now I need to see if this new box set is got oh wait, there we go, box set overlay. Okay, well there you go. There's it fixed there. But I think this also needs this because this will add. No, I think that is not what we want there. Do we want procedural neck rotation? Yes. That's the only one we would want, actually. So let's try that. So this should actually fix it, because yeah, look, that's perfectly in front. All right, so there's that. That's good. All right. This here. So there's the box fix. I need to check the other states for him, like handcuffed, etc. So, alright, so now we only want the neck turning, because now you'll be able to look up and down while you're holding a box, which is better than not being able to do that. So let's try that. So we should be able to jump in game now, and yeah, packing job. We can go try this packing job and test this animation. It should be good now by the looks of it already, because for some reason this other idle animation was to the side. Maybe that was because it was a blend space, part of the blend space. That's what I'm assuming. Or maybe there's another idle that I didn't. Either way, this looks like it's going to fix it and also make it better, because you're going to be able to look up and down with your neck. So that's what it is. The procedural spine leaning is where you aim up and down. So we don't want that. That's only for the weapons. But this should fix that now. Then we can literally do the animation for the put it on the close, and then we can try and work out this. Oh, that's right. I need to wait on the montage for the counting, because we need a montage for the players. We need them to be start, loop, and end montages with that start and finish that have a certain time length, like 4 seconds. So that's how I implement those type of things to the player. But with the NPC, I can, now I have start, loop, and end separated. I can extend them to search things for longer periods of time, so it looks better. But it don't, yeah, like it needs to be 4 seconds long to count a pallet. just so it like it's not too long, you know what I mean? And like I'm not having to code in that the start and the finish, you know what I mean? Like it's already there. It's makes everything so much easier. So that's the only thing I think he needs to make is the zip up for this, and then I forget the other thing. The montage for the clipboard. That's it. That's all we need, and we're good for that and the MPC system. So let's go to here. Let's start packing an order. Pack 4 boxes from rack 1. Here's the moment of truth. Okay. Well, that's correct. Alright. So, oh, yeah. There you go. Boom. There you go. And see how we got the neck rotation, which we didn't have before, which it looks cool. So it's like you can go like this and go, or when you're counting, you can go like, maybe, I don't know. Or the montage won't allow you to do that. But yeah, so that's perfect. That's fixed. Beautiful. Beautiful. Pack 4 boxes for commissary and rack 1. Let's just quickly pack this, just in case you can use it as stream and you want to see how it works. We're packing commissary right now. So let's go. Alright. So there we go. Beautiful. Now we dispatch that bad boy. But see, that's right. I want to. So what we're going to do is we're going to quickly do that. Actually, no, I need. Yeah, I can do that as the montage. So we can quickly do that, and then quickly add. Not necessarily quickly. We need to add a new state for using a computer, which then goes into the typing loop. So the entire time you're using the computer, you're typing. So it shows other players what you're doing. That's the main reason for these animations, is that when you do when you do some sort of action, you need to do an animation, so it gives other players a visual of what you're doing. That's the main reason for them. Because without them, it would look shit, pretty much. But let me jump over here, check up on you guys. Shout out to the for watching. Make sure you hit the like button, guys. Consider subscribing. Or if you'd like to thank our amazing animator, jump into the link in the description and make a donation. The funds are going to go directly to him. As you can see, I've got our set goal to about $200 US. So shout out to our first donator. But all donators actually get credited in the final game credits as a contributor to the project. So if you want to do that, jump into the comments. But there we go. So let's jump straight into this. So we can do that montage. What do we got here? Yeah, beautiful. These montages need the start and ends combined. So there's that. So now we need to make a new state. Locomotion state. This is the new overlay system. We can do packing and we can do typing. We'll just do it typing. Actually, I should add this to the other states just for now. There's only two of them. Yeah, because you want to be able to look up and down when you're handcuffed. So that's going to be our default overlay, because this is where you implement whatever you need to on top of the overlay. So there's that. Copy that bad boy. Go to this. Look how clean this is, man, compared to the 37 anime. I can't believe it. Okay. But he really only needs to make one animation now instead of 37. So, much better. Alright, there, boom. Alright, so now that's good. Now we want to make the montage, which will be an upper body montage. An upper body montage would be that one's an upper body montage. Animation montage. Overalls put on. Overalls put on. Overalls take off. Okay. Overalls put on. Or is that take off? No, it'd actually be take off, I think. What's it called? Clothing? What's it called? Change. Okay. Which way is he doing it? Taking off. Change. Okay. Player montage. Put on. Make it like this. Take off overalls. Take change. Boom. Beautiful. So now we can go to the logic, which will somewhere around here. Right there. This needs to be multicasted, but okay. Custom. Multicast. Play overalls animation. Enabled. Player. Play overalls animation. Alright. Okay. This is where I switch for the animations. Play montage. Shit. Play montage on the mesh. I have to have two separate ones for the putting on and off, the overalls. But we can just go like this for now. So bang. So that's how the interactions work. The interaction logic, where you simply do an animation and it starts and finishes. This is how that works. So there's that. Yeah, okay. So now let's go and check that. Make sure that looks pretty good. It should look cool, but we're just going to make sure it's going to work. Yes. So I don't even have to refactor the code because I've made a function where we can just do it within that function. Like, or not refactor the code or implement the montage into the code. Make sure you hit the like button, guys. Consider subscribing. If you'd like to join the community, jump into the Discord link. There's the link to the game Discord. I've also got the devlog links if you want to if you're new and you want to get updated of the development of the game. We started on June 17th, which is almost 4 months now. So I'm assuming it's going to take maybe another 12 months or 8. But it depends on how much work we put in, and I'm trying to put in as much work as I can. Daily live streams as well, so that sort of helps me progress and stopping me from procrastinating and all that type of stuff. It's turning into a job now. I'm treating it like a job now, so it's like I just need to do things like that to force myself to do things. If I tell myself this is because I want to make it. The whole purpose of this is for me to learn how to develop games and get a career in game development. That's all I'm trying to do. So, okay, so here's the moment of truth. Oh, that looks so sick. Oh, beautiful. Yeah, he can walk while he's doing it. That's the whole point of the upper body montage. Because the way it works is there's a blend space, like with all the movement and everything, but the way it works now is that everything's now upper body montage. So it's like the blend space is still there, but the upper body is now doing an animation, if that makes sense. Alright, so there's that. So what can we do next? We can do this bad boy here. That's right, we can do the computer states. So let's do computer states. I've already had the typing states. So let's just go here. L locomotion. I can get rid of this. Shout out to the free watching. But yeah, there we go. Oh, that's just that. Okay. So now, this is how easy it is. So much simple now. It's like bang, and then we go in here. And then we go bang and use our different states. But now we need to add our state of typing and make an overlay of typing, which we can go and go typing overlay. So this is a constant state, right? He needs to be able to be typing for as long as the player is using the computer. So this type of stuff needs to be done this way. And it's very simple with just a simple upper body animation. So typing overlay. Typing overlay. I can get rid of this. We can go typing, type loop. And we shouldn't necessarily need the start and end logic, because it's an upper body overlay over the top of the blend space. It's going to go from the idle version of the blend space into blend into this. I'm assuming. I'm pretty sure. So there's that. Okay. So there's that. So now when we toggle the computer, I guess, interesting. Yeah, when we toggle the computer, we can do it. So this is where it would need to happen. Let's just work out where everything is. Alright, that's closing. Closing. Okay, so this is where it would have to happen. So what I was trying to work out is that this is the point that you go into the computer, and there wasn't another point where you come out of the computer. So we can do it both here actually. Set locomotion state. That's what we need. Typing. We're probably not going to see, oh, we might actually. We might be able to see the animation. Oh no, that beautiful. So there we go, bang. See how easy it is now? Like to do this stuff, you know, just it's all. I'm 99 point. Oh well, I'm 100% sure, certain that this is the way it was designed to happen. Like any other way would be just a stupid way to do it. So let's see if we start typing, and if it looks bad without the end and start animations. Because for me to add start and end animations to the overlays, I don't even know how that's going to work. Because there is no start and ends. Because what I think is the compensating is that it's the blend. It's blending the poses. So if he's in an idle animation, then goes into typing, it's going to blend into that and it's going to look fine. It's almost going to add the start and end to it. I think anyway. I hope. We're going to find out now anyway. Hopefully we can see that animation enough without the UI in your face. But everything's looking good. There's really only one thing I need from him, and that's the clipboard montage. So I can copy the same logic and do the clipboard logic for that player as well. So because the player needs to be able to count stock, but then that needs to be a start, loop, and end that goes for 4 seconds. So you count the box, you play the montage, and then on the completed pin of the montage, you count the palette. Essentially, just makes everything so much easier. So then I don't have to try and code in my start and end logic on top of it, type of thing. So that's the reason why that is needed, because that's how it works for the players. But let's go and see what it's like typing. That looks so much better. All right. Okay. Is it an upper? Wait, I think he said the typing needs to be a whole body. I need to actually double check that. I need to double check which one he said. So just give me 2 seconds without like leaking his DMs. I just want to double check what he said. Clipboard long sequence. Oh, beautiful. He's literally sent it to us, guys. So give me 2 seconds. Also, which one did he say? Which one's the whole body? Typing whole body. There's the other change outfit. Sick. Give me 2 seconds, guys. I'm just like, because I'm in the DMs. All right, there's that. Let me just grab this. That one there. Beautiful. All right. Shout out to the for watching. Yeah, there's that. So now we could theoretically go to here and go, then go like that. Okay. So wait, I need to. All right, so I can come back here. Wait, give me 1 second. All right. So I need to check if this computer's got the upper body. Typing. Is his legs animated? No, I think that's fine. Just needs to be the upper body. Oh, there's that. So we've actually got this. We've got these new animations now. He literally just sent them over. Here's the. We need that. That one's good. We've done that. Here's the other change outfit on. Here's our other montage that we can do. Like, shout out to our animator. Look how flat out he's working. He's literally created the extra animations we needed during the stream. Like, man, shout out to him. If you'd like to thank him for literally getting us this far, because I would not be able to make a single feature without this guy. So if you'd like to thank him, jump into the donate link in the description, guys. But he's the putting the outfit zipping up. Beautiful. All right, there's that. Now let's quickly like do that logic. Overalls, and duplicate that bad boy. Take off overalls. Put on overalls. Change. Okay. Take off. Put on. Haha, beautiful. Very nice. Now let's uniform, which will be in work. Working. Where's the uniform here? All right, so here's the final version of this. So if they're putting on, they need to this needs to be flipped. Put on. Take off. Beautiful. That's that done. So there's that. There's that. Yeah, it should be good then. But the only bad thing is we can't see how it blends over. But that's the way the whole thing works now. So if I'm sure he'll point out if they do look bad without the start and end, but we need to like well, we can actually check it with this montage here. Wait, that's not a montage. That's going straight to a loop. Okay, so that's different. All right, so right now that's all we can do. But I think it looks good. I think he was just standing straight. We can probably just go in and out of the computer, and see how. But that's all we can do for now. So at least an action is happening while you're using a computer. So people around you can actually see you when you're using the computer. But yes, I was going to take another day off just in case we needed to wait for the animations. But I woke up this morning and the animator made everything. He also just before I started the stream, I said we need this, and this, and he's literally wait, I think one of them's I think he's actually got the start and finish. I haven't put that in yet. The clipboard monitor, I don't think I've got that in yet. So let's just go. Okay, so there's that. Am I T-posing? Or am I typing? I think I might be T-posing. Fuck. That's what I'm going to do. We're just going to do this. Okay. Okay. Typing. I know, alright. when this goes into the typing, it should be the type loop. Yep. Fuck, I gotta get. I'm always getting into the habit of saving the level and then saving all. I gotta start getting this habit just going there. So I save the files here and I'll save the level there. That's just something I picked up. So there we go. Now we can at least see these animations to make sure it looks alright. Because in this situation, the overlay is overlaying an upper body montage on top of the locomotion, main locomotion, which is the blend space, which is only one now for standing and crouching, or two. Yeah, and I think he literally just sent me the montage for the clipboard, so I haven't dragged them in yet, I don't think. So there we've got everything to complete the warehouse. So what we'll do is we'll make sure the warehouse is complete today, and then we'll get in preparation for the MPC upgrade. So we've got plenty of work to do now, guys. We went from running out of work yesterday to plenty of work now. So okay, so okay, he's T-posing. What's the difference between them? So where's Vaccines a loop and it's just an upper body thing? Typing loop. That's the problem. There's the problem. So it wasn't working in the first place, but now we can actually just check it. It looks good. And if it looks good blending in and out, there's that done. And then we can drag in the montage for the clipboard thing and literally do that, and we're pretty much literally just finished the whole thing. The animations are easier to implement than I thought. Everything's just in place the right way. But we're going to be back to daily streams, guys. At least for the next 4 days. Before I do take another day off, if I do. So that will all consist of finalizing this today, and then potentially the MPC system may take a couple of days. You know, sometimes this stuff is quick to make. Sometimes it takes, like in this situation with the warehouse job, it's taken us over a week, almost 2 weeks probably, to get to this stage. But you know, games aren't built overnight. You know what I mean? But we're making very good progress. Alright, so K and L. So there's typing. There's not type. See it? Is that blending? I think it's blending too fast potentially. If I slow it down. But see, I mean, that doesn't look that bad, does it? That looks fine. Nothing really wrong with that. And he's the entire time he's using the computer, he just does that, and then he stops. Alright. That's the best we can do for now. So there's that. So now what we can do is go to games, animations, player, montage, sequences, change outfit, clipboards, long sequence. Okay. So this is the montage one we need for the player. Oh yes, very nice. See how it starts and finishes? That's what we need for the player for a montage. That's how we're doing this type of stuff. Because this is simply an interaction technically. This is how we do our interactions, upper bodies. Ah, wait, I think he said this is whole body. Because these legs are slightly animated. Yes, they are. So this needs to be a whole body animation. Moat, do you want to animate the legs as well for the computer loop? Maybe you can do that and it will look a little bit better with his animated legs. I don't know if you want to do that and you're watching. But there's our montage. Beautiful. So what we can do, clipboard, it's a whole body. That's the one I think he said needs to be a whole body. This is that's a whole body montage because his legs are animated. When I say whole body, it means his legs need to be animated. When I say upper body, just the upper body needs to be animated. So animation, count, stock. See how this is default slot? That's upper body. Stock, clipboard long sequence. Beautiful. Beautiful. So now this shouldn't be very hard to implement because everything's in place. We can go to, where is it? Working, and then where does he start? Interesting. There's no start. Start stock taking job. Okay. So we tell them where to go, and then what they do is they come to here and interact with that bad boy. This is where we determine if they're counting. So if they're at the right number, it would have to happen somewhere here. All right. This point here. Yep. Okay. Oh, come on, man. All right. So now we need to. Interesting. 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 This now needs to be montage, multicasted. None of that does. But interesting. How are we gonna? Fuck. I'm just gonna have to multicast this whole thing here. Custom. There's no way around this. For now anyway. If I have to rebuild it or so, refactor it, but play counting animation. No. Count boxes on palette. Multicast. Box amount. And palette actor, which is the actual hard reference. Palette actor palette. Oh shit. Alright. Mesh. Because the reason why I'm doing it like this, because I need to come off the completed pin and then count the box, then finish counting. Okay, so this is going to be count. So they start counting, and when they finish counting, bang, they've counted it. Simple as that. So now we should have an animation now when we're counting stock, which will look super sick. Shout out to the 6 watching. Make sure you hit the like button, guys. Consider subscribing. We've got daily streams now. The extended edition also 2-3 hour streams daily, not anywhere from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. Sydney time, Sydney Australia time, which is GMT plus 11. Let's go. Interesting. Okay. So yes, guys, Game Dev and Chill number 100. We finally reached triple digits for the live streams, which is pretty cool. So I thought I'd celebrate by upgrading the starting point and adding a nice Be Right Back thing with nice transitions between the scenes, which I think looks cool. I'm hoping the music played properly at the start. I'm pretty sure it did. But let's go and try this. We're also going to have 2 different animations now. Putting on, taking off. That's so sick. Putting on, taking off. Putting on, taking off. And what's going to be cool is when you go like this and then run out, he's going to he's still going to do the animation. That's sick. All right. Beautiful. All right. Now we want to count stock. He was typing, nice. Count all the boxes on rack 3. So I should go like this. 1, 2. He's going to have a clipboard in his hand. Alright, counted. 1, 2. It's super slow for some reason. Or maybe it's meant to be like that. So there it is. I just need to get a clipboard now. I'm sure I'm going to be able to find one somewhere in all the assets that I've got. It's a 26. Let's do that. Bang, warehouse. Type that bad boy in. 26. Submit. Invalid amount. Alright, so that's incorrect. So there's a bug for that. We can potentially do that. So those are those animations done here. Interesting. Well, there's a bug for there. There's a bug. What should I put here? Input amounts not working for stock take job. Put that bad boy there. Alright, so that's probably pretty much we can do for that. We can probably start working on this bug now. What do you reckon, guys? But there's those animations implemented. Let's double check I haven't missed anything for now. The important ones right now are these. So used. Okay, so they're all good. That's the normal change outfit. That's okay. So clipboard end, NPC. So these are got to go to the NPC. These are the new stab reacts. And this is, okay, that's just the player. So we don't need these, but we might need them if he points out that they need to have the starts and ends. Unless maybe he can, yeah, because there is no, because what's happening is just the blend space with upper body overlay. So whatever's happening on the bottom of the player doesn't matter really. Alright, well there's that. We don't want to be jumping into the animations yet. So we'll leave these here for that, but the animations we got are those and the fem walk, fem tablet as well. There's the interaction points. I've definitely got a tablet model somewhere, so we can give her a tablet like she's just doing her stuff yet, you know, doing a nursing stuff on the computer, putting down that you're fucking trying to lie to her to get some drugs. To notify the warden to charge her and put you into segregation, that type of shit, you know what I mean? Here we go. She's at a cabinet now, doing her stuff. I can find it. That's what I can do. We can give her a filing cabinet that's about that high, and we've got one that's about that high. So she can do an interaction at the what's here. Yeah, what's good? How you doing, Tombstone, mate? Welcome to our first official donator. Shout out to Tombstone, brother. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Shout out to the 7 watching. But yeah, this is like a good filing cabinet. So there's 2 interactions off the bat. She's got she can do a tablet. Well, she's got 3 different interactions now that we can give her, which is going to be super dope. These are these are going to be the warehouse NPC where he can walk around and count stock, but at longer periods of time. And then we can also, so that will give him the counting stock, and then we can just use the player animations to give him the ability to pack his own pallet if he's not super in the way type of thing. But here's the femme making a bed, so that's, he must have been watching that stream and then seen me say that. But yeah, so she's got 3 interaction points, which is super dope. This guy will have 2 different interaction types. Yeah, so that's a really, they're all perfect. These are all ready to go for our NPC system, which is going to be super dope. But what I can do is quickly jump into that bug and see what's going on here. I think it's text. I think I might have to convert it to integer potentially. Not the computer. Not the computer. Uh, generate stock take. stock take. Generate stock take. That's right. No. Fuck. This is not logicking. And the problem's here, probably here. Minimum integral digits. What? Okay. So what I could do potentially is to integer. What? Integer. To string maybe? To string then integer? To integer. Okay. What do you think? You say if the total box count doesn't actually equal the type they've inputted, or the amount they've inputted, we're just going to have to flip this. So if it equals, then we're good. Else it's invalid. Alright, so let's jump in game and try that. Quickly check up on you guys. Shout out to the 6 watching. Make sure you hit the like button, guys. Consider subscribing. Or if you know anyone that would like to watch these streams, or will be interested in this game, send the streams or the devlogs, or even just the link to your mates, and we can start getting some more people in here. So yeah, let's jump in game now. Alright. So all we really need to do now is just finalize this warehouse job, which I think is pretty close. And then that'll be completely done, and we can start focusing on the NPCs and not have to worry about coming back to here. So that will give the player the ability to have 2 jobs, and also a way for me to add a NPC worker that does things, which I think would be cool, very immersive. However, I'm not sure how they're going to handle going from pawns to characters, because they're going to have character movement components, and I think too many character movement components is not good. So I might have to optimize them in a sense where I have to maybe disable them if no players are near them, which is not that hard. I've worked out that you can go off the controller, the AI controller, and you can get a brain component, and once you deactivate and activate that brain component, it literally turns off their movement component. That's how I optimized my zombies in my zombie game. It was a major difference, man. With just 35 zombies, I think it was. Major difference. Like 15 frames per second type of difference. What are we doing? Oh, that's right. We're checking we can actually input correct amounts. If this doesn't work, we need to make sure the amount that it's saying is correct. Yeah, nice. I could probably speed it up a bit, I think. 23. Alright, beautiful, it's working now. Now let's see if we can put in an incorrect number. One second, I'll respond to that, guys. But if you're watching, hit the like button or consider subscribing. I think it is. You'll pop up on screen. So let's start packing this bad boy. I mean counting, I should say. Yeah, this definitely needs to be sped up a bit. I think twice as fast. Oh, that will shorten the time frame then. So it just needs to stay like that. Or maybe the start and end needs to be quicker. But there, we've got 21, so let's try to do an incorrect number. Invalid amount, please try again. No amount. You must input an amount. Now I forgot how much I fucking got. Alright, 21. Yeah, I think that's pretty cool. Beautiful. Beautiful. Well, there's that. Like, I think that's his job done now, guys. I'm pretty sure that's us. Finished working. Made me $2. Now I'm gonna go buy a fucking $5 drink. Alright. Yo, what's good? Have you upgraded to 5.6 yet? No. I'm sort of waiting to find out what 5.7's like, and I'll really only upgrade to 5.6 if it's plausible. If there's a reason for it. Because there is one plugin that only works for 5.3 because the animation logic changes that much in 5.4 that he can't upgrade the plugin, which is like an animation retargeting toolkit, which does heaps of work in a few clicks, which I don't really need for this project, but yeah, potentially, I don't know. I haven't really thought about or tried to upgrade yet, so unless there's some really good reasons to do it, I probably won't right now anyway. But there's that. Alright. So there's that. That's good. That's us. Finish off stock taking logic. Build owner logic. Yes, we've got owner logic. Or do we? We better. We better have owner logic. Here we go. Attached actor here. That's got to be named owning character. Okay. So there's that logic. That's good. Okay. Implement holding clipboard animate. There we go. Got that. Boom. This I'll just put off for now, just so we can get like, because that's going to take a while. That I want to do just so it looks better. Make nurse walking around clinic. Okay. Okay. Upgrade NPC system with new animations. Convert to characters. Or completely rebuild into characters. Which is what would technically be happening. We're completely redoing it. So there's that. That's all I really need to do. But what I want to do is make sure is double check all the logic is done for the warehouse jobs. Alright, so we're getting really close, guys. That's no longer a bug. This is a bug, very serious one. That's just an index which is out of whack, which is more of an OCD thing. But we're pretty close now, guys. Shout out to the 7 watching. How long have we going? Around 10 minutes, not bad. So there we go. You know what? Let's start building the NPC system. We've got plenty of time to go. We've only been going for an hour and 10 minutes. But that's what we're going to do. We're going to completely rebuild the NPC system. What I want to do is I just want to have a little 1-minute break. I'll talk to you guys, and then we're going to jump in. We're just going to rebuild the NPC system right now. So what I'm going to do is create a brand new NPC, and to make it easier on myself, I can just use the third person character animation blueprint and go off that to build my logic, which will have the idle and the walking in place already. So that's what we're going to do. Shout out to the 8 watching. Make sure you hit the like button, guys. Consider subscribing. You actually pop up on screen. Can someone in the chat please type exclamation point game or exclamation point project? I want to see if those commands, the actual commands, are working in the stream, because I'm not sure if they are. I did some more setting changes, so let me know if you just don't see the command or nothing happens. Because if nothing happens, it's just not working. Shout out to the 5 watching. But yes, we've got heaps more to go, so let's do this. Alright, game, blueprints, characters, NPC. I'll rename this to old. Oh, I crashed. Okay, didn't like that. Let me just quickly reopen that bad boy. So we can't do that. We just at least need to rename it for now. There we go. Beautiful, it's working. Ha ha ha! Thank you very much, Bulbasaur Trader, mate. Projects. Do experience specs. Yeah, it should be good. Yeah. Weapon started developing this project. Yeah, everything's working fine. Beautiful. So the streams are at an optimal stage right now. Optimal stage. So donations are working, chats are working correctly, commands are working. We've now got new scenes starting. Seeing watch this transition. If I go into a be right back, sort of transitions and goes into that. Looks pretty cool. This is obviously how it starts. See the transition into that, and I can transition back to this, which is super, super cool. Shout out to the 5 watching, but thank you for that. So let's reopen this bad boy for starters. I'm just going to install a third person project, and we're gonna literally convert that third person into the new NPC characters on this controller. But then we need to build behavior trees and stuff, interaction logic. That's going to be super cool, man. Like, the next couple of streams are going to be dope, guys. Make sure you subscribe if you want to stay updated. But let's start doing this. Let's go to here. We want to add a feature pack. Third person, add that bad boy. Third person, okay. What should we delete? This can go here. Now I've got to remove the input dependency. Move the camera, boom. We just need an arrow, mesh, component, beautiful. There it is. Double check nothing's here, beautiful. Do you replicate stuff here? Oh yeah, replicate mover, that's good, alright. So there's that. Now we can go back to here, potentially get rid of that. Remove level prototyping. Don't need that. I've got to do this. Because this pisses me off. It should automatically remove itself once you like delete the map, but it doesn't. So this is just a mannequin, so I can actually go and convert this mannequin over to our one. Okay. Okay. Mannequin. Ah, interesting. Alright, so I can have male and female. Okay. We're good with bones yet? Okay. So we just need that. What's this? We don't need any of that. We just need that and that. Maybe change the previews. How do I apply to the asset? Okay. Alright, so now I can take that and that. NPC. Move here. So now theoretically, should be able to delete all of that. I bet you I can't because the animations are inside the animation blueprint. Okay. Interesting. And those animations are not converted properly. Okay, cancel. Okay, interesting. Okay. All right. Okay, wait. Sequences, many. Come on, man. Oh, auto run walk. All right. Let's just go here. Where is it? Idle. Type of skeleton we got here. For now, we're just going to leave these here until we completely redo all this. But we only just want them to be able to idle and stuff. idle walk run, which is the walk run blend space. Okay. Blend spaces. NPC many. Okay. NPC queen. Okay, blend spaces, sequences. I'll check up on the comments in a second. Here we go. That's the issue that queen many. All right. Now maybe the blend spaces. Yep. One of them is not. Crash, and maybe it just doesn't want to do it if it already is. All right. So now, there, should be able to remove this bad boy. Because now it shouldn't be dependent. Oh, fucking break whatever it is. I don't care. Hey man, as someone with a coding background, what are your thoughts on blueprints for logic? But blueprints are only really good for small types of games. Even this type of game where there's only going to be about 20 players. Um, like see blueprints is more of a like if you want to make like a large open world game with multiplayers with 100 different players on the map, you cannot use blueprints are not going to handle it. You would have to use a majority of C++, especially for things like projectiles, movement, where everything needs to synchronize properly. You could build a game with a listen server format, but it's not gonna work out with multiplayer and stuff. So you'd have to use C++. So blueprints are good for learning and also doing low level stuff. Building small games that aren't too big with too many players, requiring dedicated servers and stuff like that. So I hope that explains it. Also, an idea: is there a way to pin a message in the chat? If so, then pinning a message that lists the available chat commands could. Okay, that's a good idea. But I don't know how I'm able to do that from here anyway. But I'll look into that actually. What I'll do is I'll make try exclamation point commands. If that doesn't work, I'll add one. But yeah, shout out to the 7 watching. But picks up redirectors. It doesn't want to get removed. Alright, well, I'll fucking force it to be removed. Bang. Alright, so now we can go in to see what's messed up over here. Something's broken here. We don't need IK. Or do we? No, we don't need IK, do we? That's where the issue was in this control rig. I don't know if that's going to fuck shit up, but let's find out. So there's that. Looks like it's working fine. All right, so there's our NPCs, at least for now, anyway. But so now we can. Yeah, no. So only Nightbot has that type of functionality. Yeah, so I'll add a commands, so then it will list all the commands for you. So I'll make sure I add that. But yeah. All right. Uh, Interesting. Let's just see how this. Let's just see how good that is. But what I need to do actually. They're not even. You can't save them. Look, it's ridiculous. They're non-existent. So I'm gonna have to just check that she's gonna spawn fine and everything. Then we know that NPCs are now converted over to characters, and then we can start working out the logic. Potentially even use some of the animations we've got, and then we can look into a behavior tree with interaction logic. There's going to be different types of NPCs as well, so there's a little bit we can do. Potentially a 2-hour stream today, if not a 3-hour stream. But we should be able to get some of this stuff done. So I can double check. Also, yeah, your response helps a lot, actually. Thanks. No worries, man. See, like Blueprints could handle this type of game because it's a small game. There's only about 20 players, and there's no projectiles. You know what I mean, like bullets that I have to make sure are synchronized properly and all that type of stuff. All you're doing is animations. Um, so it would be pretty hard for things to be unsynced. I think it just won't be as bad. If it was a massive open world with 100 players type of thing, and it was Blueprint, it would have to be C++, and C++ with Unreal Engine isn't necessarily 100% coded with C++. It would be a large percentage of it, but the rest of the percentage is going to be Blueprint. You're going to be using a combination of blueprints and C++. Think of adding C++ as an optimization. You're now avoiding the whole blueprint and going directly straight down to the C++ level and doing things that way, which are naturally more optimized. Because think of blueprints as a big node system that now needs to be converted into C++ for it to work, which is unoptimized compared to C++ directly, if that makes sense. She's idling nicely, yep, sweet. What I want to do is I want to check. Oh, yeah. No impact to the frames at all. But what I want to test now is potentially this. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, shit. Fucking, that thing does my head in. Let's forget about that for now. I just want to see if there is any impact on performance with 10 character movement components, like 10 NPCs. Because if there is, we need to rectify it straight away. Alright, should be going in now. Well, we've actually got the interactions. So we can potentially start. We can make a male and female NPC, use the female NPC, and start coding her logic. No, there doesn't seem to be any impact on performance. We're getting 50, 40 to 60 frames in the editor too, which means you'll get much more when the game's built. So yeah, I don't think there's really any issue. Because this is the max amount of NPCs we'll probably have throughout the whole jail, you know what I mean? No more than this. So if they can be handled, but I don't know if they start walking then shit changes. I don't know. But yeah, that's alright. What I want to do is I want to reopen it because just to get rid of those stupid files. Save. Fix up redirectors. Save. Oh, fuck off. Fucking don't save. Oh, but for the command list, I've actually got the list of commands in the description. So if you just want to check the description, there's 14 commands. But it's good to have a commands that would list all the commands. So I'll just add that. So it'd be commands, exclamation point commands. Hour and a half, not too bad. At least for another half an hour to an hour, just to see what we can get done for this NPC. So we'll get a little bit of that done, which will actually speed development forward. Shout out to the 6 watching. Make sure you hit the like button, guys. Consider subscribing. We might be able to get some more people in here. But if you'd like to donate towards our animator, jump in the description. You'll actually be considered a contributor to the game and will be listed at the end of or in the final game credits, and also at the end of each devlog, potentially at the end of each stream. I might be able to do an end screen where we can list all the donators at the end of the stream as well. And also, if you're on the Discord, you can get a donator role. So those are the benefits for that. All donations go towards the cost of development. The donations don't go into my pocket. If anything, it's going to go into one of the developers' pockets because they're working very hard. I don't worry about myself and the work I do. I'm more worried about what they're doing because without them, we would not be able to do this. Literally, I probably would not be building this game right now if I didn't meet this animator. And he came to me and wanted to help with the old cops, the police role playing game. He was helping us with that. That's why all the animations in that game are amazing because he made them. But okay, there's that. So now what I want to do. Call this the female NPC. Oh, no. This is what I've got to do. Mail NPC. Many. And then I go like this and make a class of that and call this the BP female NPC. And then I can go into here and then go Quinn. There we go, beautiful. So now Quinn, what's she happening here? Ah, interesting. Oh, this is where I override them, okay. Alright, okay. So I'd have to let's make this more logical. Okay. Okay. And she's got the feminine idol, and he's got the manly idol. Or is that the same idol? Oh, we don't need any of this. Because they won't be landing or jumping or falling. Sorry guys, just cleaning this up a bit. Okay, so in the locomotion, idle, walk. So male idle, okay. So how, now what I need to learn is how I'm gonna like change that to this. Like how does that work? So where's that? Fucking yes. Unless this is like a oh. Alright, so this is yeah, I don't know. If anyone knows how this works, how Quinn uses this animation instead of that. I'd like to know that. Alright, so it is in here. Can I go to it? Okay. Okay. So it's somewhere in here, which I fucking haven't got the slightest clue where it would be. Where it would be. Like where? What? Uh, interesting. The anim graph overrides. Beautiful. 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 Oh, that's super sick now. Yeah, mad. Alright. Alright. That's how we do that. Interesting. Okay. Why is that there and not here or something? Oh, because that's the speed. Okay. Where's the female blend space? Yep. Okay. Okay. Oh, they both look. Oh, interesting. Okay. What? Okay, I think I get it now. But I think we're about that time of the stream. I just need to go to the toilet or the bathroom, as you foreigners like to call it. But anyway, guys, give me about 2 minutes. What I'll usually do is I quickly just open this bad boy, get the intro music going, and entertain you for a couple minutes. I'll be back, guys, alright? Let me jump over to here. Okay, I'm back. Just in time for it to finish too. Very nice. Alright, let's get rid of that. Let's go back to our screen. Very good streaming setup now. How dope is that? Do you like the whole starting scene and be right back scenes and the transitions? What do you think of that, guys? Weponz developed San Andreas multiplayer service for over 14 years and has been working with Unreal Engine since early 2023. Now that's correct. Okay, beautiful. It's all working good. And I think you can't do multiple commands at a time. You have to do them one at a time. Bulbasaur trainer. All right, so there's that. So now I sort of understand how this is all going to work. We're going to have overrides. But what the fuck happened here? Interesting. Oh yeah, override that to that, then override that to that. Okay, so that's how it's going to work. So we have to have our overrides. Very simple, nice. So now we're going to have male and female versions of NPCs. So, interesting. She will have a feminine idol. So, okay, male idol. So, interesting. So what happens when I change this? So if we do an idle, fidget, okay, interesting. Let's just do this for now. Fidget. So this is going to be the male idol. Scan this one. So I can probably switch between male idle and scan actually. Fidget. Random. How did you do it here? Idle break fidget. Idle break scan. Idle break idle fidget. Oh shit, what happened now? Oh. Okay, whatever that happened there, okay. Idle fidge. So now this will be male idles. Oh wait, I'm just gonna leave that there and then we're gonna have that. So now theoretically I should be able to see these change over here. Interesting. Okay. Okay. These are back to front now. Shit. Interesting. How long have we going for? Nearly 2 hours. So I need to look into this more, how this is all going to work. Yeah, I need to look into how all this is actually going to work. So the female idle, right? And then female walk and run. All right. So I need to work out how to change these and then be able to update these to the corresponding ones, which will be like male and female idles. So the male idles already got them. It's going to be the player idles, but because the player's male, we haven't done any female animations for the player yet. But obviously the nurse is a female, so she needs her female idle and walking and stuff like that. So yeah, this is probably a good way to get in preparation for all that. But what I need to do is I need to look into this a lot more and work out exactly what needs to be done to achieve it. So the way it's going to work is there's going to be idle states, then walk and run, then you can go back to an idle, then there's going to be another state where they do actions like interaction point actions, start and loops, and all that type of stuff will be happening off here. But that's probably some good progress. We got the animations in. We pretty much finished the warehouse job. Got all the animations inputted at least. So yeah, let me just double check that. All right. So yeah, that's probably where we are, guys. Then I've got to make metahuman versions of these, so then they can have metahuman clothing. And yeah, that's probably where we're going to leave it, guys. So we've been going for practically 2 hours. And instead of me sort of pulling my hair out, trying to guess all this stuff, I'm just going to look into it. Because that way I'm able to search and trial and error, all that type of stuff, you know what I mean? So we've done a good today's stream was what's the word? Productive. We got the animations in. We've also worked out what animations we did need, and he actually made them straight away. So that's fixed. We've got the NPCs ready now to implement the animations into that. And then I'll also have to look into behavior tree logic, because there now needs to be a behavior tree for the NPCs, so they can do interactions and walk. They can go from walking to interacting, and then go from walking to being interacted with by a player, stop, face the player, then do the operation, like for the nurse, for instance, needs to be able to heal the player. So that'd be all the step for that. So what I need to do is I just need to look more into the animation stuff, because I'm never been exposed to animations before in my programming career, but yeah, it's all sort of new to me. But I should be able to figure it out pretty quick. And once I can get the idles and all that different types of states working, we can potentially jump straight into the interaction point logic for the NPCs. So that will be tomorrow's stream. If for some reason I don't stream tomorrow, but I probably will. I want to do another stream tomorrow, so that's what I'll do. I'll make sure everything's good now. I'll make sure we can do some more work for the NPCs for tomorrow's stream. And yeah, so make sure you stay tuned for that. If you're new to the game, make sure you hit the like button, consider subscribing. Also, jump in the description. We've got the Discord for the game. We've also got the devlogs link, and also the link for these streams. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you tomorrow. Thank you.